So this is the main parking area for the Sispy River system. There's two bridges and plenty of parking. There's a lower and upper. Lower tends to flood apparently, so $3 per night or per day to park. And this is what it looks like to start with. This is what the area is known for. It's limestone bluffs. Supposed to be more waterfalls in this national park than any other. We'll see lots more of those. All right, back to the trail. And this is the Sispy. Well, just back and forth. Kind of give you a little idea of what it looks like. This is Borden Creek, where it comes into the Sispy, and I have to cross right there. So time to take your boots off. Get a little wet, but that should be the last crossing of any significance. Alrighty. That's cool. No, it's not bad. North Carolina's a lot worse. This is one of the little overlooks overlooking the creek. We were here last fall during all the fires and the drought, and this was bone dry. They were just little puddles. Alright. So it is 1:49. And you can tell it's going to get dark early. So I may not make as much progress as I wanted to today, since I got here so late. Keep in mind I worked last night, so and it's about a 3-hour drive, but it's pretty, it's worth it. Alright, let me keep moving. Another little overlook showing the river. We'll keep following it all the way up to Thompson Creek. Probably my favorite spot. I'm hoping to camp here on the way out. Alrighty. shot of it. One right after another. All right, let me get back to walking. Well, that sucks. Not a lot of trail maintenance. And probably not worth climbing over, so let's find us a path around. I guess people do it right there. Alright, so the sun has made a 360-degree rotation around me due to the curves of the trail. How about that? Anyway, we're upstream a little bit. I'd guess about 4 miles, maybe a hair more. Alright, check back in a little bit. Seen a couple of groups. Kind of surprised me. Considering it's a Friday. Alright, let me keep going. See what else we see. Oh yeah. Let's try this on for size. Seen a couple more groups. They're all getting settled in. This is a real pretty spot. I'll share it with you for a minute, but I gotta get going. Yeah, that rock had to make some noise when it broke off the rim and come tumbling down, I imagine. Alright, talk to you later. So I set up camp right up the slope. That's my access to water. Looking downstream. Did 6 miles today. Not too shabby since I hadn't been on trail in a while. So, and lack of sleep and the drive. Let me get something to eat. So I just went down and got some water. I'm gonna filter it like that. I don't have to worry about it. It'll be done shortly. Well, my fuel, I didn't have enough fuel in my canister, so I'm having to cook over the fire. So nothing ever goes as planned. Time to eat. Well, woke up, lit me a small fire, made me some coffee, got the breakfast going. Got up at 1, just laid there till probably around 5 before I finally nodded back off. I think it's now it's 8 o'clock, so fell back to sleep and got a little more sleep, fortunately. You see the debris in the tree right there? Let's see. Right there. It shows you how high the water level gets. The last serious rain, at least. Yeah. Flooding is a serious problem here if it rains hard. So keep that in mind if you come up this way. Slept really well the time that I did sleep. I was quite comfortable. Well, let me get some of this coffee in me. Probably just going to day hike to the Thompson trailhead. It's about 4 miles, and then we're going to day hike back. And that'll make an 8-mile trip. And if I feel like it, I'll break camp and move on down. If not, I will stay here again tonight. Got plenty of firewood. Everything's set up, so it'd be mighty tempting to stay, but I really would like to get back to that one campsite with the waterfall, if it's open. Alright. See you in a little bit. Started hiking. Get warmed up a little bit. The sun just struck the spot just right to light it up, so I thought I'd share it. Alright. Another little deep spot for you. According to my map, I'm off trail. I can't tell if there's a legit trail here or not. It looks like it. But down there's the crossing. You cross across the creek and go up and then back around this little section. So I'm not sure why the trail does that. I'm assuming that private property or something in here, although it's not stated on the map. Anyway, we'll go a little further, see what we see. Check in later. Check out how deep this is. This is upstream from that waterfall or cascade. Kind of neat. So I guess this is a legit trail since there's campsites and people, which is good to know. Alright, talk to you later. We've pulled off the creek a little bit and show you the condition of the trail. Keep seeing little campsites along the way. We are back on the wilderness area, but apparently that piece of private property gets walked through pretty regular. So it is what it is. Alright, check back in a little bit. A little further up the trail. This is I want to say Thompson. I have to look at the map. I think the other main creeks come in below it. I couldn't see them from where the trail was. But there's supposed to be a trail on the other side, so I'm going to take it back if I can find it. Alright, check in later. So we have this little trail coming in, fading this one, which fades the main one. So we've got the little island right there. Looks like my trail's right there. So now I've got to get down and cross. I heard some voices earlier, but it must be going away from me. Check in a little bit. I couldn't tell if that Where are we at? That debris in that tree was from flooding, and then I saw this one. Which puts things in perspective when it's 30 feet above you. There's some more down there. Yeah. Doesn't happen often, but when it happens, it's significant. Talk to you later. See some more debris up in that tree. Further upstream, getting closer to the parking area, I guess. I just met two guys that still had their winter clothes on, so they hadn't been hiking very long, or they'd have taken them off. So, only deep enough to paddle. Alright, we'll check in with you later. Probably about a half a mile from the bridge. Nice, deep, slow moving water. Up there's some debris, I believe. Alright, check back in with you later. This is Thompson Creek. And we're on 206. First view of the bridge. Had to go up this little hill. A lot of day hikers out, which is good because the trail's being used, so it's not getting overgrown. And I haven't seen a lot of trash. What I have seen, I've picked up, so there we go. I'm gonna take a break when I get down there. All right, bye-bye. So here we are at the bridge. I need to get down there and get some water so I can have some ramen. I haven't checked the miles from this leg. I will here in a minute. There's my stuff way down there. Alright, I'll let you go. So follow this little trail off to the side. Came into this cove. Humongous cliff wall. Little waterfall in the back. Pretty. Let me see where the trail goes. It may take me a break up there. Yep. Alright, check back in a minute. Whew, I'm winded. But yeah, here's this cove. Alright, I'm going to take a break for a minute. There's a group on the other side of the creek, and I can't figure out where the crossing is. You can kind of see them right there, I think. Wearing some orange. Because as you can see, it's fairly deep here. So I'm not sure how they intend to cross the creek. That was the intersection I was looking for earlier. But I was, they must have came down from the parking lot on the other side of the creek. That's my guess. Anyway, it's a pretty little spot. I'll check back in with you later. I missed this on the way upstream. Saw it on the way down. Thought I'd share it. Big boulder fall. This is where there was two guys camping this morning. Kind of neat. Haven't seen a whole lot of trash. A little bit I picked up. So all in all, it's in pretty good condition, considering the amount of traffic, which is good. All right, y'all. And I don't know if this is shiprock that I keep hearing about, but if it is, I can see why. Alright, I'll let you go. Met a volunteer group that works with the rangers, I guess, or with the Park Service. Kind of funny, they had their startup meeting where they talked about the potential threats and did stretches, and looked like you see something in a company before they start a business. It's a all volunteer group coming out here to walk the trails and educate people and help out if possible, if needed. I did find out that the William Bankhead's going to open up their caves soon and allow mapping. So we'll see. One of them talked about they were going to be on trips with the cavers mapping for the first time. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Alright, I gotta get back on walking. Thought I'd share this a little bit. See the way the river's carved the underside of the rock. I can get out of the sun. At least that's my best guess. Alright, check in later. We camped here a long time ago. And Spencer and I enjoyed crossing this log, so whoa. Let's see if it'll hold me. It's split open mighty ugly. I don't know if I want to do this or not. It'd be an ugly fall, wouldn't it? Kind of shaky. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend that. Looking at this side, but it worked. All right, y'all take care. Give you this shot of this little spot. There's a campsite here, so it'd be a nice little campsite, easy access to water. All right, let me get moving. Not sure if someone's trying to make a fish trap or what. Anyway, another little stream that comes in from something farther up the Great Canyon, or the tributary. Alright, here come some folks. Just chatted with some folks. Moved on. Thought I'd share this with you. Alrighty. See you in a little bit. I had to stop, catch my breath. Anyway, let me show you what we got. Part of the river doing what it does. pretty. Alright, let me let you go. Saw this, thought I'd share it. It's getting kind of late, 3 o'clock. I'm still a ways away from where I'd like to get to. But we'll make do. A little deep hole. Real organic. Alright. Well, got set up. Found some firewood. Kind of got dark on me pretty quick. So it's 8. Burning my trash. Just relaxing here at the waterfall. I'll be able to listen to it all night. Alright, see you in the morning. Broke camp. It's 7:30 in the morning. Hiked on down the trail, half a mile maybe. And here's Borden Creek, which I gotta take off my boots and get across it. So it'll be fun going down barefooted on this side. Of course, it was fun coming up it on the, this when we coming through. Nobody camped over there. I should have camped over there last night instead of by the waterfall, but it is what it is. Waterfall got kind of crowded with the folks above us. Alright, let me check in a little bit. Alright, I've always read you're not supposed to strap your backpack on when you're crossing the river. I'm sure that's referring to water that's deeper and rougher than this. But considering I have to climb up and down these steps, I'd rather have my backpack on me so it doesn't swing around. Now, off into the mud. Yep. While I'm wet, we'll walk down here to the river. You can tell Thompson's brings a lot of water into the river. Cold on the feet, y'all. Alright, I gotta get out of this. Not North Carolina cold, but too cold to be playing around. Alright, see how the big rocks, they scallop the floor? But the way it directs the current affects how the sand is laid in the big pockets behind it. Kind of neat. Now, I should be seeing the double ridges here pretty soon. But I thought I'd show you one more quick video. Alright, the first view of the bridges. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's right over right there. Probably see a car drive over here in a second. It's tall enough. Right there. So, almost there. Within sight of that, you have all these little keep me from busting my butt down the slope. All these little stream beds that are coming out from these little rock faces. So it's either a cave or a waterfall there. Something's creating that water that's created this ditch. Alright, I'll check back in a little bit. little better view of the bridges. Of course, the lower one goes to the parking area they say floods, so it kind of grasps that. They had to build a taller one for the main road. So I'd say the water has to get 40 feet deep, 35 maybe, to get over to get into that lower bridge. I don't know, just a guess. Check back in a little bit. I know it's this campsite, I'll show you in a second, that I wasn't aware of. Thought I'd show you this little cove, since there's nobody camping here. I can see some hammocks in there. So let me tag this. If anyone is interested in my route, since I map all this, just let me know in the comments. Send me your email address. I can send you the GPX file, and that way you'll know where the campsites are and be able to add to what I've been working on. Alright, talk to you later. Here we go. Let's see if Dixie's okay. By the way, that's the name of my Jeep, if anybody's wondering. Oh, there's Dixie. Alright, check back in a little bit. So I walked out on the bridge. I brought Dixie down to the lower area. I walked out here on the bridge. Thought I'd show you the vistas. We've got they notched out the rail so you can kind of take some pictures. I guess that's the flood siren. And I imagine that if it's a light it flashes or what, but there ought to be some kind of warning. But that doesn't help the people upstream unless they can hear it. There may be others placed further upstream, I don't know. Alright, let's go find some trailheads. Alright, bye-bye.